The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Hello. Welcome to the Fall River Public Library and to our Book of the Month presentation. Today's story, our first story, is about a pet. A pet. I'm sure a lot of you out there have a pet, whether it's a dog or a cat or even perhaps a goldfish. I just got a pet. Would you like to meet him? Of course you would. He's right here. Meet George. He's my pet potato. What's that you say? You can't have a pet potato? Why, of course you can. I've got George, for instance. And I've got a story about another little boy who has his own pet potato. We'll meet him right now in this book called The Pet Potato, written by Josh Lacey and illustrated by Momoko Abe. And there we have our little friend dreaming and drawing about all the animals he'd like to have as a pet. A whale, an alligator, bunnies, even a giraffe. All Albert wanted was a pet, but his mom and dad always said no. They said, "We're too busy for a dog." They said, "Cats make Mom sneeze." They said, "Rabbits need a big garden." They said, "Of course we can't have a giraffe. Don't be silly." How silly is that? Albert never gave up. There was nothing else he wanted for Christmas or for his birthday. Morning and evening, he begged his parents for a pet. "I want a hamster. I want a turtle. I want a goldfish. I want a pig." Until one day, Dad called him over and said, "I have a present for you." It was a small package wrapped up in blue paper and tied with a ribbon. "What's this?" Albert asked. "There's only one way to find out," Dad said. "I wonder what could be inside. Shall we see?" Okay. Albert opened the package, and inside he found a potato. "You wanted a pet?" Dad said, "and there you go." "That's not a pet," Albert said. "That's a potato." "It's a pet potato," said Dad. Dad made jokes like that all the time. Albert had learned to ignore them. He put the potato away, and he forgot about it. Potatoes can't look sad or lonely, but somehow this one did. The next day, Albert laid out his train tracks. When he had finished, the potato went for a ride in one of the cars. Albert built a tower with a room at the top. From there, the potato could see for miles around. There he is. Albert took the potato to the playground. It swung on the swings and rolled down the slide and went round and round and round on the merry-go-round. Mickey wanted to use the potato as a soccer ball, but Albert said that would not be nice. Potatoes aren't allowed in swimming pools, so he had to stay with Mom while Albert had his lesson. When they went to the library, Albert and the potato took turns choosing books. For some reason, the potato particularly liked books about pirates. When Albert took a bath, the potato sat on the edge of the tub. After bath time, it listened to his stories. And every night, the potato slept on Albert's pillow. What a fine pet that potato is. Then one morning, the potato disappeared. Albert searched his room, but it was nowhere to be seen. It wasn't playing with the trains or up in the tower. It might have gone for a walk or down to the store to buy some milk. But potatoes can't really do that, can they? Albert found his potato in the trash. "Put it back, please," Mom said. Albert refused. "You can't throw him away." "I'm sorry, Albert, but it's smelly and moldy," Mom said. "It's going bad. I don't want that thing in my house." Dad dug a hole. Albert put his potato in the ground. They covered him up. They said goodbye. Mom and Dad sat down with Albert for a serious talk. "You were so good at looking after that potato," Mom said. "We think you're ready for a real pet." Dad said, "We're going to get you a hamster." But Albert didn't want a hamster, nor did he want a dog, a cat, a rabbit, or even a giraffe. He wanted his own pet back, his beautiful, perfect potato. To Albert's surprise, after a couple of weeks, a little shoot appeared. The shoot grew leaves. Dad gave a pitchfork to Albert, and every day the leaves were bigger. Albert dug and dug until he found all the potatoes. There were enough for everyone. And now everyone has their own pet potato. What a fine pet a potato must be. You don't have to feed him, you don't have to take him out for walks, and he never makes a noise. And that's the pet potato. Another new book here at the library that you'll want to explore is Love is My Favorite Color. I just love the message of this book, and it has some beautiful colors in it. Love is My Favorite Color by Nina Layden and Melissa Castrillion. Love is my favorite color. I love every color I see. Peace is my favorite song. I sing it and I feel free. Happiness is my favorite flavor. I find that it always tastes sweet. Caring is my favorite animal. I care for so many I meet. Gratitude is my favorite instrument. It lifts me up when I play. Sharing is my favorite gift, one I want to give away. Hope is my favorite weather. After it rains, it makes the sun shine. Truth is my favorite story. I treasure yours and mine. Friendship is my favorite dance. There are so many dances to try. Knowledge is my favorite journey. With it, I know I can fly. Equality is my favorite door, the door that lets everyone through. Understanding is my favorite garden. It grows more and more as I do. Bravery is my favorite mountain. To get to the top makes me strong. Home is my favorite country, a place where I know I belong. Life is my favorite universe, where possibilities shine like star beams. Now is my favorite future, starting tonight in my dreams. And that is love is my favorite colors. Those are some great colors, aren't they? Have you ever said to yourself, I want to be big. I want to be really big. I'm tired of being small, especially for little guys and gals. They always want to grow up and be bigger than what they are at the moment. Well, here is someone who gets their wish. I Want to Be Big by Tiffany Golden and illustrated by Sawyer Cloud. I want to be big, bigger than Big Brother, bigger than Big Sister, bigger than Mom, bigger than Dad, bigger than everyone. Big. And he can't reach the cookie jars. Of course he wants to be bigger. When you're big, you can mess up your room, eat all the candy, stay up really late, reach the tallest counters. Looks like you got those cookies after all. You can swim with sharks, be best friends with Bigfoot, dig to the center of the earth, or go to the moon. Nobody's your boss when you're big. Make me big. Let's see if his wish comes true. You think so? Let's give a look. Whoa! I'm big! Bigger than Big Brother, bigger than Big Sister, bigger than Mom, bigger than Dad, bigger than everyone. Big! Look at that. He is pretty tall. Nobody's my boss. Yay! I can drive really big cars and jet ski the ocean, skateboard on rainbows, or jump really far. Being big is so much fun. I bet being bigger will be even better. Bigger than bears, bigger than trees, bigger than buildings, bigger than everything. Make me bigger. Let's see, shall we? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I am big. Big. Bigger than a whale. Bigger than a redwood. Bigger than a mountain. bigger than everything. Looks like he got his wish. Oh no! Bigger is too big. Too big to tame lions. Too big to wrestle bears. Too big to windsurf with seals. Too big for everything. Oh, too big to glide down the slide or get piggyback rides or wear my favorite red pants and march with the ants. Too big to jump in puddles with Big Brother or find terrific treasures with Big Sister or sit on Mom's cozy lap or Dad's strong shoulders. Too big for everything that I love. Look at how big his sneaker is. You guys think he got too big? I think so too. This is not how I thought it would be. I just want to make my own sandwich and get my own cookies. Or do things myself, not wait for someone big. And look, he looks kind of upset, but look, he's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. He's back to himself. He can't get the cookie jars, but he sees something that will help him. Hey, I may be small, smaller than Big Brother, smaller than Big Sister, smaller than Mom, smaller than Dad, smaller than everyone. But with a little help, I can do anything. And sure he can. So being really big isn't all it's cut out to be, is it? And that's I want to be big. Do cats moo? I'm not so sure about that. But we're going to find out for certain in this book, and we're going to be looking into some mighty big animal mouths in Do Cats Moo? By Selena Yoon. Do cats moo? Do cats chow? All I know is cats go meow. That's a pretty big mouth. Do pups hoot? Do pups hark? All I know is pups go bark, 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 bark. Do hamsters spell? Do hamsters speak? All I know is hamsters go squeak. Those are some pretty long teeth. Do birds sip? Do birds slurp? All I know is birds go chirp, chirp. Do goldfish grab? Do goldfish grub? All I know is goldfish go. Are you ready for this? Glub, glub, glub. Do bunnies woof? Do bunnies whiff? All I know is bunnies go sniff. Do hedgehogs sniffle? Do hedgehogs shuffle? All I know is hedgehogs go sniffle. Do turtles mish? Do turtles mash? All I know is turtles go splish, splash. I hear animals all around. Let's find out who's making that sound. Let's find out, shall we? And it's all of the animals we just met. What a noisy place that must be. And that is Do Cats Go Moo? Now, if you enjoyed these stories, as I hope you did, you can find them here at the Fall River Public Library with many, many others. So we hope to see you here at the library sometime soon.